Well, folks, we are just getting set up here for our last game of the county tournament. Hills Chapel Lady Patriots versus Marietta Lady Raiders, and we'll get started on that in just a minute. Ball and 7th grade team just beat Clover 7th grade for the tournament championship for 7th grade. 45-27 was the final score on that one. And we're going to get going with Lady Patriots game in just a minute. We're going to mute it, and we'll be right back with you. Two teams ready to play here tonight for county tournament. Hills Chapel coming out first on the court. They're ready to go. Marietta in the other corner coming out. They're ready to go. We got just under 5 minutes on the clock with us tonight. My usual help is not here tonight, so on the other mic tonight, I've got former coach Andrew Brown from the Patriots. He's going to be helping the broadcast. He may be cheering for the opposite side tonight, but that's all right. We'll try our best to get both sides. I have a lot of people comment from Marietta want to know if we were going to bring the game on here. They want to watch it. Be here, so we're happy to have both teams.
I was given strict instructions by Coach Hodem that this was a Patriot broadcast. I'll try to keep it about as unbiased as Gary Danielson. We'll do the best we can. This is kind of a weird deal for me, knowing from both teams. Big matchup here tonight. These teams have not played. This is very rare in the county tournament. You get two teams that's never played together, but these two teams, the way the schedule sets up, they don't even play each other until after Christmas. Yeah. So the first time they meet in the county tournament, that's kind of odd, Dave.
Does that happen very much where they meet in the championship game?
This is the first time in 30 years that I know of where they played the county tournament before Christmas. Yeah. They're getting a new push for that to be done before Christmas. All the surrounding schools do it. They got a new format coming out later on. MSHA is working on. So this will probably become normal from here on out.
Yeah.
Coming in the game tonight, the Lady Patriots bring in a record of
10 and 2,
11 and 2. Marietta, I believe, is 10 and 4. Run into some stiff competition with Kalibit and Iuka. You've seen it, Iuka girls play. They got one girl that went for like 47 one night, so you'll hear her name quite a bit. So
that's two teams that we hadn't played this year either. Our Lady Patriots went. They got beat by. They got beat by Biggersville and maybe Marietta.
looks like tonight Marietta will be wearing white uniforms. Hills Chapel will be wearing blues, from what I can tell. Coach Hodum in his second year here at Hills Chapel had the boys on a good run. They fell short in the last boys game, county tournament. Girls are sitting here. They automatically, both of these teams, good thing, both of these teams get to go to 5 county. So at the end of the day, regardless of who carries home the trophy, both of them still got more to play for this season, so that's a good thing.
I saw they put the 5 county bracket out. Of course, it'll depend on who wins the tournament as to which, kind of who they play. But I did say that went out today, or at least got to me today.
I'll say this before we get started tonight. Big shout out to Crow's Store. I actually got in on this. They did a pregame meal for the girls ball team tonight with Crow's Store. A couple more of our sponsors is Macmillan Funeral Home, FMB Bank, and JR's Food Mart, Gatlin Pharmacy, Swift Prepared Foods, and Tennyson Trucking. We're closing in on a minute, Dave, before we get tip-off here.
Miss Patricia, we're glad to have you on there. Shout out to Alyssa McAnally, making proud. Get my camera adjusted right quick. I'm on the opposite side as I was the last couple of games, but tried to get you at the 50-yard line.
It's a pretty packed house on the other side.
It is. Well, this side, this is, I guess they call this the visitor side. Maybe it's the home side, I don't know. This one hadn't been near as crowded.
No,
Not
at all.
The other side. Become kind of a tradition for our Lady Patriots this year to circle up with the other team and go through the Lord's Prayer together before they get started.
True, blessed, been a place where we can do that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I saw somebody post on Facebook this morning that if you had an opportunity to watch this game tonight, it's kind of one of those games to where these teams will join up together next year, new site, so playing against each other, but they'll be playing together next year a lot of them.
Looks like the Raiders will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. They'll go with number 2, guard Avery Stevens, number 12, Molly Stacks, number 11, Ayla Stanley, number 10, Bella Green, and number 4, Jonna Kate Lindley. The only good thing about having somebody from the opposition on the team is we know all the girls by name.
That's right, yeah. For Lady Patriots, number 23, Kendall Reese, number 21, Graylee Crow, 14, Roxy Marshall, 11, Maddie Pfeiffer, and number 2, Alyssa McAnally. They'll be starting 5 for the Lady Patriots.
I was talking to Coach Hodum back on Monday on Saturday in the, I guess the first round of the tournament, and he said that he was real worried about the size of Marietta girls. They got 2 big girls on the block. He was real concerned about the size of them. I told him I thought that his speed may be able to counteract that a little bit.
Yeah. we'll see how it goes. I told him today if he can, Marietta presses real hard, and so if he can kind of come out and counteract that and beat the press, they kind of hang with them. Marietta's got a good team this year. Roxy, go to the middle. Patriots.
Got the tip. Hills Chapel wins the tip. Out of bounds. Throw it away.
A little confused on which way to go.
I think the ref was too there for a minute. Ayla Stanley brings the ball up the court. Looks like the Patriots in a 3-2 zone. Shoots from downtown. Good for three. Good for three. Lady Raiders get into press.
Up and in for Marietta. And a quick timeout.
Quick 5 points there by Ayla Stanley. Coach Hodel wants to talk it over about that press offense. One of the biggest things that I struggled with as a coach, David, was you knew you were going to get pressed. You planned in practice for the press. Everyone knew you was going to get pressed. You practiced it all week, and you still, something about that game time deal, you get those nerves, and you got to have a quick remembrance of what the world we prepared for today, Dave.
Yeah. Got that one into Kendall, back over to Roxy, and gets it down the court that time.
Got out of bounds on the Lady Raiders there, but Hills Chapel's ball, taking out underneath their goal. Better job, always out of timeout. You call timeout, you remember automatically how to set the press. Kendall Reese for three.
Oh, good. Down back up. And jump ball call. As a coach, how hard was it to practice and prepare for a press like that?
Very difficult, because a lot of times you're practicing with 6th graders, 7th graders, a lot of times kids that didn't really know. So a lot of times what coaches would do is add extra bodies. So you'd have 5 pressing, you'd have 8 people pressing 5. Ayla Stanley with another 2 points, and she comes out of the gate shooting from downtown. Now this is probably the biggest crowd either one of these teams have played in front of tonight. If you can kind of see when we pan around in a minute, got a big crowd, more like a Newside crowd than a Marietta or a Hills Chapel crowd. You got all these coming together. Miley Stacks with a block, out of bounds, be Hills Chapel's ball.
And foul call on
number 12. Oh. Hey.
Call on Maddie Pfeiffer.
Call foul on Maddie Pfeiffer. That'll be her first for the night. I was just missing to brag, Dave, there was no fouls. Ayla Stanley with her first miss of the night. Johnny Kate Lindley with a rebound. The Patriots extending that zone.
Working it around. Johnny Kate with a shot, no good.
Too strong off the glass.
Up to Maddie.
Alyssa McAnally lead the break. Lost the handle on it. Go up with the shot right there. All right, everybody stay ball here at Hills Chapel with blue. You get opportunities like that, Dave. Once you break the press, you got to connect. You got to convert.
I don't know if she thought she was too far under the goal or what. Roxy, a little long. Paisley back up again.
Back up for 2. Paisley Lane with 2 points for the night. That's 2 good offensive rebounds. She sealed off her defender, sealed off, caught the rebound, put it back up for 2 that time.
Monday night, Paisley had, I think, 14 points, and all of them was that same shot, just staying under the goal. They were to her. Easy shot up and in. Got it up to Alyssa.
Got a foul on number 12, Miley Stacks. Be her first of the night. Now, if Coach Hodem watched that Marietta game the other night against Boonville, the Marietta girls put so much pressure up on the ball at half court, they'd sometimes leave that backside wide open. So if you can just get to half court and go, the problem's going to be, can you convert it into points?
Right.
You got a close 7-2 ball game right here in the first quarter. Missed the first one, but made the second one. This is McAnally for 1 point.
And
The lane violation. Shoot it again.
No good. Marietta with a rebound.
Now, the fact that she made that, I don't understand why they let her reshoot. Because if it's lane violation, should have either swapped possession or redone. But what do I know? Melissa McAnally on the break again. Can she convert?
Maddie.
Nice
Shot.
fake. And 2 points. 2 points to Maddie Pfeiffer.
7-5, Marietta on top right here.
Setting that extended 3-2 zone. Pass the ball back around the perimeter. Teams in the zone like that, you got to do that right there and attack the zone on the way to make things happen.
And that was off John Kate's knee, I think. Goes out of bounds. Miss Smith commented on here, Miss Michaela Smith, you'll have to make good passes in that. That's for sure.
All right, now we're extended into a 1-2-2 half-court trap. It'll be hard to throw over the top of that. Johnny Cates, pretty tall girl. Roxy Marshall picks up the loose ball, almost threw it back court. Come away with a steal, Avery Stevens, and 2 points for the Lady Raiders.
And backing off the press a little bit. And keep control of it.
You know, Dave, I was told to be funny tonight, but a game this serious, I don't know how much funny we can be. You know?
Right.
You get Roxy Marshall there with a walk. One little extra step. Now, Roxy's just a 7th grader.
That's right.
Anxious to see how she develops into a good ball player. If I was guessing, her mother probably gives her some coaching at home.
I'm going to say so.
Got to tie up for a loose ball here. Should go Hills Chapel's ball. Let's stay blue here. A 5-9 ball game.
Melissa works it all the way. And
Gonna have a foul on the floor. Number 12, that'll be Miley Stacks. That'll be her 2nd foul. That's something the Lady Raiders do not want, foul trouble on Miley Stacks.
Three for Kendall.
Kendall Reese with a 3 from downtown. Off that inbounds play. Left that inbounds corner wide open 3 times in a row. Still got that extended zone. Pass around the perimeter. Took it back to Avery Stevens. So I thought we was matching 3 for 3 there for a minute, Dave. These girls must know that Byron Sparks is in the building shooting from downtown.
Right.
No, he likes to see the 3. And a 3 by Ayla Stanley. Can't hardly see it on camera from home, guys, but Marietta is in a 1-2-2 half-court trap. Roxy Marshall for 2. That's a nice move by the 7th grader.
Dina said you're going to take her spot with all this technical sports jargon.
I apologize. Don't foul, don't foul.
Yeah.
I'll throw that in there for you there, sis. Kendall Taylor for the rebound, comes off her foot. Oh, wait, never mind, sorry. Change that, goes back to Hills Chapel. One off Miley Stack's foot. 2 teams look to be a little fatigued. You know, playing this many games back to back to back. What people at home don't know is both of these schools had Christmas parties today, so they're probably coming off that sugar crash of Mountain Dews and cupcakes. So we got a time. Oh, thought we had a timeout. Maybe we didn't have a timeout. What are we doing here, Coach? What are we doing here, Dave?
I thought it was timeout.
I think Coach Odom tried to sneak one in right quick. I think it was a substitute that we thought turned into a timeout, but we're all here. We're playing good. It's 10-12.
Long 3 is good.
Good grief. Ayla Stanley come to play tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, she has 13 of Marietta's 15 points. That is one thing I'll say about Coach Slack's squad this year. They've been very balanced on offense. Pretty much have a different leading score every night. Bella Green picks up a foul on the reach in. Ooh, it could have been a foul. Nice back cut. Bella Green picks up the foul.
Listen, We'll go to the line there. She'll get 2 shots.
Seems to me that Alyssa McAnally's speed is giving the Lady Raiders a little trouble. She seems to be cutting gaps and getting open, and when she's not there, she gives the ball up to the open spot. They're having trouble covering her, Dave.
Missed that first one. A little disappointed with that miss, looks like. Yeah, she's done that all year, just kind of weaving through everybody. Kind of does her own thing sometimes.
Does she ever talk? I never could get her to talk.
No.
Rebound there, come down with Kendall.
Go
Go up for
There
2.
you go, 2
2
points.
points.
Scores 15-12. The Lady Raiders on top.
Eight. Shooting from downtown, 3 seconds. Roxy Marshall here to go to shoot. No foul. Right there is what I consider a good game. Good first quarter for both teams. Here we are, 15-12.
One thing that I noticed from the Patriots, they started out faster than what they have been a lot of times this season. A lot of times first quarter a little shaky, and they start slow and then come on at the end. So they're kind of hanging with Marietta right here is probably a good spot for them to be in.
Anytime in junior high basketball, if you can get double digits in the quarter, you're having a pretty good night.
Yep.
As a coach, you'll take double digits. We've got two Raiders in foul trouble. We got 2 fouls by Miley Stacks, 2 fouls by Bella Green, only 1 foul for the Lady Patriots. That'll be Maddie Pfeiffer. Kendall Reese is leading scorer right now with 5. And Ayla Stanley is coming in from downtown with 13.
13 or their 15 points, that's pretty good odds right there.
I've seen teams that don't score 13 all year.
Coach Sparks is probably watching thinking, yep, there comes my 3-point shooters in the next few years. Marietta working around the perimeter.
If Marietta does not attack the basketball rim any more than they're doing now, that 3-2 zone is going to continue to give them fits. Liliana Buse there with a miss. Alyssa McAnally on the break. No foul.
1-point game. Lady Patriots down by 1 here. 15-14. Shot by Avery Stevens, no good.
I'll say this, Dave, you cannot expect to shoot the ball that good all night long. Going to have to get something going to the rim. Ball went out of bounds there by Alyssa McAnally.
Yep.
Pretty close quarters right there. Kind of not really her fault. She kind of run into coach and the sub all at the same time.
Yep.
Right there along the sideline. Looks like they're going to extend it a little bit. Got a sub for Bella Green. Be Olivia Loden, number 32, checking in for the Raiders. A little stutter step there. Pass back around the perimeter.
Kicking it outside. Avery drives and she's fouled.
Going to be fouled by number 21.
Rayleigh Crow. Miss Patricia McAnally said Alyssa gets all her words out at home.
Olivia Loden from downtown.
Rayleigh
Long 2.
Up top to Alyssa. Wide open. Oh, you got hit him.
Missed opportunity to go up right there, Dave. That would have been a 1-point lead for the Patriots.
Call we got that here.
Got a jump ball. Ball went back to the Raiders or not. No one knows. We're just here. Trying to figure out what direction we want to play ball on tonight.
All the way back to Kendall. Shot. No good.
No good. Good rebound by Avery Stevens there. Control the ball. Way to get back by the Patriots. I will say that. They're going to get back to their spot. That's one good thing about when you run a zone, Dave, is you can get back to your spot quick. It's a little bit easier to get back on defense.
Yep.
Got a missed shot right there by Avery Stevens and just almost gave up a wide open fast break. Something Coach Slack may have to look at later on at halftime to adjust is somebody getting back. Like I told you, that gave them fits the other night against Boonville, let them hang around the ball game a little bit too long. Okay.
Listen, trying to sneak her way down the sideline.
Did we have a walk out of bounds?
Walk out of bounds.
I've never seen a walk out of bounds. Got a foul there. Got 2 shots going up for Ayla Stanley awaiting.
I mean, if they're out of bounds and they think they can move.
I guess. I didn't know you would call that a.
They're not telling them, no, you got to stay in this spot.
He looked as surprised as I did, Dave, I'll be honest. So that foul was on Kendall Reese. That's her first. We got a missed free throw right here. Anytime we have a traveling tonight, Dave, we're going to make that sponsored by Tennyson Trucking. All your traveling needs. Got a good rebound right there by number 11. We got a fast break out to Alyssa McAnally now for the shot. The bank is good. Brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank and Renaissance Bank. Bank is open. That would be Alyssa's 5th point of the night. And 1 point lead by the Lady Patriots. Trying to work the ball inside, just not really there. Trying to get her the ball. Good job, good defense by Kendall Reese there. If she could just look up, she'd be wide open. We got a foul there on Avery Stevens. That's her first on the night. Like I said, Alyssa McAnally seems to be giving this team fits with the speed.
Foul by number 2 on number 2.
This time she's going to stay still, Dave. I guarantee it. Well, she did. Alyssa did.
Yeah.
But number 11, that'd be Maddie Pfeiffer, had that little stutter step. That's what happens a lot of times. You get a big crowd, big gym, a lot of emotion, a lot of adrenaline. You just kind of get a little shaky in the knees. Raiders there to push the ball around the perimeter. Inside to Molly Stack. Shot goes up and good. That's what Coach Hold'em was worried about this time playing against this Marietta team was the size of Molly Stacks and Liliana Buse. Really, first time all night today they've got her the ball, Dave.
Rayleigh with a shot, no good off the glass.
Rebound there by Olivia Loden. Back to Ayla Stanley. And see, this time they're not getting back on defense, Dave. You see what happens? Back in that zone. Alyssa McAnally through. Throws over the top. Kendall Reese for 3. It is good.
Ball getting a nice little piece here.
Number 23, Kendall Reese, 8 points on the night. It's a good ball game for her so far, Dave. Not even in foul trouble. I was told by Dina to tell her there's no foul. We're swapping tap here. Avery Stevens for 3. That's 5 points for her tonight.
Marietta's got some good 3-point shooters.
And the ball's going to go out of bounds off Alyssa McAnally there. You got to have a little guard help there, Dave. You got to have somebody to reverse the ball back to.
Yep.
But they've been fortunate so far to be able to throw over the top of that press. That time, not so fortunate. Kind of dribbled off her foot.
Into Avery Stevens. Back up top. Long 3-point.
Rebound
good.
in.
Rebound Paisley.
Back to, we got a jump. We got a jump ball or a foul here? We got a foul.
Foul.
32 be on Olivia Loden. That's our first of the night. Olivia Loden, the foul. Kind of pushing that back a little bit. So you got Roxy Marshall that sits in the middle. Reverse the ball back to her. Way good ball movement. Good ball movement right there inside by Paisley Lane.
Marietta had 4 up near the half court this time.
Got a steal by Avery Stevens there on that outlet pass. Sometimes you get so excited you get the rebound, Dave. You don't really see who's behind you to see who picks that off. Olivia Loden for 2. Off the rim, no good. Try to throw it back out. Does it again. Molly Stacks with her 6th point of the night. Got a 24-21 ball game, Dave. This is a good ball game.
It is a good ball game. Minute 7 left to go before halftime. Clock ticking. 24-21, Marietta up by 3. Seemed like on those 2 rebounds right there, we was trying to push it down pretty quick, and they knocked it away both times.
Sometimes it's best just to hold on to it. Get kind of in the fetal position with the basketball until everybody clears out. Got a shot up too strong by number 11. Shot back up by Roxy Marshall with a putback.
Well, within 1 right here, 37.5 seconds left to go before half. Marietta will get the ball 24-23. Marietta's got a 1-point lead.
30 seconds left on the clock. From way downtown, Ayla Stanley right off the front iron. Lisa McAnally out on the break. Hands straight up. Nope, they're going to call a foul.
Call the foul.
When you got somebody
got her hand right on the ball.
Right on the ball, but when you got somebody with a full head of steam, sometimes it's hard for an official to not call that a foul. That's a first on Ayla Stanley.
So Alyssa got a chance to tie it, possibly go for a lead right here.
Too strong. First few free throws she's a little short on. That one she's a little bit too strong. As that adrenaline wears off throughout the night, David, and your legs get tired, it's kind of hard to know if you need more or less.
Yeah, missed that one.
That one.
So Marietta keep a 1-point lead, 20 seconds left to go.
Coach Hold'em sticking with a 3-2 zone. This time he kind of extends it out a little bit farther. I guess he got tired of watching them shoot from downtown, but got a reverse on the backside. We got a foul on Kendall Reese.
Yep.
Foul on Kendall Reese. I've got that down as her second. Her second foul tonight. Olivia Loden to the line. Lady Raiders this year, when they win, they usually shoot well from the free throw line. In the games they've struggled, have not shot well from free throw. I think the free throw line may be very important the second half, Dave, as both teams
in the
top ball game.
And Marietta's got 7 fouls right here in the first half. Hills Chapel got 4. Second half, I think it's probably going to be big on the free throw line. 3 points by Maddie Pfeiffer.
Right there at halftime.
That ties it up at half, 26-26.
Big 3. I tell you what, Dave, we may have to hit up some of our sponsors, Burnville Community Pharmacy. We have some insurance companies here. Like this is going to be a barn burner. People's going to need some medication to kind of calm them down. It's going to be wild, I'm afraid.
They can hit up Burnville Community Pharmacy for that, right?
As long as they don't hit Matt Miller Funeral Home, we'll be all right. Okay. As far as stats, I've got Miley Stacks for the Raiders with 6, Avery Stevens with 5. Ayla Stanley come out in the first quarter, had 13, had 0 in the second quarter, I believe. Olivia Lowe with those last 2 free throws. Foul trouble, no one has more than 2. For the Hills Chapel Patriots, it's pretty even right here. Kendall Reese with 8, Roxy Marshall with 4 in putbacks, Maddie Pfeiffer with 5. Alyssa McAnally with 5, Paisley Lane with 4. When you get even scoring like that, it's a little bit harder to know. It's kind of like playing a game of whack-a-mole, Dave. You don't know who's going to put it up, so you don't really know who to focus on.
That's right. It's been hard for them to keep, that Stanley girl shooting all those threes. Hard to keep her kind of contained back there. She was shooting them for, looked like 8 foot behind the arc. You got one to shoot it that far back. Hard to play defense on her.
Yes, sure is, especially when they knock the first couple down. Makes it hard. I think both coaches, if I was guessing here, the adrenaline's wore off now. Now it's back to X's and O's. It seems like both teams really are finding the weakness in the other. Hills Chapel's packed it in that zone and just told Marietta to keep shooting outside and taking the gamble they don't hit the shots.
Yeah.
Marietta's saying, hey, I don't think you can beat us long, so we're going to put pressure on you. And so far, it's been a pretty even kill ball game.
Yeah, it's been pretty even. Marietta jumped out to a pretty quick lead there to start with. Hills Chapel fought their way back, got back in it, and wound up tying it up. Just couple seconds left to go before halftime. So, both teams playing very good. Misty Eaton says great game so far. Future for the new side Lady Royals is looking bright. I agree with that.
Looking at these teams, for anybody that was curious, Marietta starts 3 8th graders, and then their top 2 subs off the bench are 8th graders, and then a couple 7th graders. And Hills Chapel, they have, I know Kendall's an 8th grader, Alyssa's an 8th grader, Maddie's an 8th grader, and then you got some 7th graders in there. Paisley Lane and Roxy Marshall are both 7th graders. So, I mean, there's some talent coming up for sure. Then both of these teams seem to have like 1,000 managers of kids waiting to play.
That's right.
I mean, you know, Prentice County, when you think of Prentice County, you think of girls basketball. You can attribute a lot of that to Coach Sparks and the tradition he started. Maybe he won't get many moons ago now. You know, he's not an old guy by any means, but he's been at Newside a long time and built what all these fans are here for. They just expect it.
Right.
Expect to see it.
Been coaching, what, 20 years now?
20,
is that about right?
20 years. That's about right. He was, yep, that's pretty close. Coach Slack's in his 17th, all at Marietta. Coach Hodom's went back to school. He's in his 2nd year coaching here at Hills Chapel. It kind of reminds me of the old barn burners that Coach Wildman used to have, Coach Brad Wildman. Long-time coach at Hills Chapel for a long time. Him and Coach Slack used to have some barn burners. And like this, you'd have a Marietta Hills Chapel finals and then carried on sometimes in 5 counties. So maybe that's something we can look forward to later on as the calendar flips to 2023, Dave.
Yep.
Then come out, Hodom's going to stay in that zone.
Marietta starts it off with Paul. They're going to do the same thing, keep working it around the outside.
Best part about a zone, Dave, is you don't really foul a lot. Miley Stacks for 2. She's got, for a big girl that plays center, she's got such a good soft touch on the shot. Don't see that much in girls basketball. Kendall Reese down the baseline, runs out of room, picks the ball up, passes back out. Roxy Marshall from the free throw line. He got her for a stutter step.
Yep.
I thought her feet stayed still. I didn't realize Roxy was left-handed. Sometimes officials get that optical illusion. They get thrown off by that left hand. They think more things happen than what actually happens with the feet.
I see that in practice. They just, working the ball around, kind of get a little bit lazy with your feet sometimes in practice. Of course, that'll carry over to the game.
Those shoes get heavy. Patriots missed a good opportunity right there to rebound and close out. We're going to get a foul on Roxy Marshall. That's her first for the night. Didn't close out right there too well. Kind of hard to box out Miley Stack. She's right at 6 foot. She might be a little bit under, maybe 5'10". A lot of good potential there. Big girl. She's got 9 points on the night. Kendall Reese there with a little leadership, telling everybody to box out. If we got it right there. Got a box out. Loose ball. It goes back to the Raiders. John and Kate Lindley there with the rebound. Avery Stevens dribbles down the side. And out to Ayla Stanley.
3 point, no good.
Too short. Alyssa McNally gone on the snowbird pass. And Bella Green catcher. Does not foul, but Alyssa McNally for 2 points. That's her 7th point of the night. Playing a very good ball game.
Inside shot again, no good. Kendall rebound,
Jump ball. Instead of a box out there and a seal, we got a jump ball. Let that slip in there. Coach Hold'em seems visibly upset about that one. Not for
like Marietta's kind of trying to work it around the outside, kind of lull them to sleep on the inside.
I tell you, it takes a toll on, right now we've got number 11, Maddie Pfeiffer, running the top of the zone. And you run that top, move left to right all night, Dave, you get tired.
Yep.
It shows up because on the offensive end, you're kind of gassed and don't really have a lot of momentum to want to do anything. Those feet get heavy. Kendall Reese throws it back out to Alyssa McNally for 2 on the floater. Nice shot.
1 point lead for the Lady Patriots, 30 to 29 now.
Alyssa McNally with 9.
Alyssa steps in front of that one.
Going up the break right here. Is anybody going to stop her? Shoots the floater, too strong. Got a rebound there out by the Patriots. Roxy Marshall for 2. A little short. Johnny Kate Lennon with a closeout rebound. Takes up the floor. Both teams look a little bit fatigued, Dave. Maybe that adrenaline's wearing off a little bit.
Too much sugar today.
Basketball, cupcakes, and Mountain Dews don't really mix. Been there and tried that. It only gets worse with age.
Inside again.
Got a rebound on an and one shot by Molly Stacks.
Foul on Roxy Marshall.
Roxy Marshall, that'll be her second foul. Asking her to guard Molly Stacks is a tall task. I know she's in the zone, and that's kind of her responsibility. That's a tough responsibility there. As we carry a 1-point game going into the third quarter, 3.5 minutes to go. Hit a couple of our sponsors here today. We got Dickerson Industrial Services. I don't think they could have built a better game for us to look at here. Brandy Reese for Alpha Insurance, Jones at Jones CPA, Ron Robinson of State Farm, Casey Lott of Langston Lott Law Firm, Provia, Boonville Equipment Rentals. If you need after all this rain, Dave, you need your dog groom, you hit up Doggy Styles Mobile Grooming, King Construction, A1 Acousticals, Arnold Construction, Uncle Jay's Grill, Jesse K's Boutique, Prince County School District Superintendent Mr. Nicky Marshall. He's in attendance tonight down the floor. Double Dents and Angus. A bunch of sponsors here to see the Patriots, and really, honestly, see both of these teams, because at the end of the day, like you said, they all are going to end up in new site, same community. We got one shot here from Molly Stacks. See if she can finish off the old school 3-point play. And she does. That gives her her 12th point of the night.
Gives Marietta a 2-point lead, 32-30 right here. 3 minutes and 18 seconds counting left to go in the third here. And if you see any of these comments, we get some crazy stuff on here sometimes. Somebody go block whoever that is. We've had to do that several times this year. No good by Kendall there.
Down close out. Dave, we mentioned earlier we swapped sides because the other side was so crowded, and as this game gets closer, we might be glad we're over here. We seem to be sitting kind of with the Boonville and Baldwin fans, and they're not near as loud and vocal as the other side may be towards the end of the ball game.
Right.
Ball stay here with Marietta, the Lady Raiders. Stanley throw the ball in. Patriots switched it up to a 2-3 zone out of the inbounds. Got a quick steal by Alyssa McAnally. Jump ball. Real quick, to stay here with the Lady Raiders. Real close to being a walk there today, but I think jump ball was the right call.
Yeah.
So quick to the ball. Got an inbound to Miley Stacks, and 2 points. Shot goes up, and good.
Bounced around 3 or 4 times, rolled right in.
Call that the shooter's touch, Dave. I wouldn't know nothing about it because I wasn't a shooter, but I know what it's called. Shot for 2, inning good. Number 11, Maddie Pfeiffer. Did she transfer in, Dave? Didn't Coach Holden tell me she was a transfer?
Yes.
Come in from Biggersville?
Let's see.
Burnsville. I knew it had to be in it. Burnsville. Oh, we got a foul coming in behind by Avery Stevens. That'll be Avery Stevens' second foul of the night. Just trying to get greedy right there, Dave. Those fouls, you don't see it now, but they will come back to bite you in a fourth quarter game. Start shooting free throws like that. No chance of getting the steal. Just got caught there reaching in. Raiders have pulled into a 2-3 zone. See if the Patriots can kind of set up a half-court offense here. Kind of look a little confused by the defense. Roxy Marshall for 2, real high. High shot. Got they're going to get a jump ball before she comes away with it. We'll stay here with the blue ball. Hills Chapel Patriots take it in under their goal.
As many folks is here tonight. We got, I'm showing 75 on here watching us live. That's a new record for us. Getting on here watching.
I apologize. Y'all have to put up with me, guys. My bad. This is one thing. Avery Stevens for 2. Strong off the glass. There's one good thing that come out of COVID. We started doing these video in the ball games a couple years ago. Alyssa McAnally with a sweet move for 2. Started doing these games a couple years ago, and being able to keep this going has been awesome. We got sponsors, and kids look forward to it. Go back and watch the film. Avery Stevens for 3.
Yeah, we started doing it, what, about 3 years ago now? Is that right?
3 years ago. When we had empty gyms and everybody had to wear masks and come in, it was kind of scary. I remember we had to limit tickets, 2 tickets per player for a while. Got a foul there, reach in foul on number 2, Avery Stevens. That's her 3rd. That's a big foul because she just hit a big time 3, put the Lady Raiders up in a tie ball game. 37-34 here. Kendall Reese for 3, right off the rim.
Johnny Kate rebound there.
You notice a lot of times with shooters, as the game goes on, legs get tired. That shot starts falling short off the rebound. Got another shot up by Avery Stevens, and again for 3.
On first it was Stanley, and now Stevens is kind of rolling in the 3s.
Lacey Lane, Lacey Marshall, dribble in, Kendall Reese from the corner, and he good. Any player that can knock down that corner shot, very valuable to a coach. Quick shot, get it off, a 2. Too strong. Too strong.
In the 3, Lady Raiders are on top 40-36. And we're looking at a great finish right here coming up.
Right here, Dave. Just a couple people to finish up here. As far as sponsors, we got Bubba Pounds, Chancery Clerk, the Landmark Nursing Home, Windy Ridge Farms, Jeff and Allison Wildman, Subway, Mardi Gras Boutique, Holston Farms, Extreme Soft Wash. I think I got everybody there as far as our platinum sponsors. We'll thank everybody at home watching tonight. Big crowd, Dave. Big crowd. You know, everybody seems kind of chill right now. I guess we're just waiting on the fireworks to hit here in a little bit.
That's right. Been so much offense on both sides, hadn't really been a whole lot of fouling going on.
It's a clean ball game. Looks more like in my opinion, looks more like a high school game than junior high game. Hadn't had very many turnovers. Hadn't had a lot of jump balls. That whole quarter you had 4 fouls. That's pretty good. You got teams putting up points. We've got 3 already for Marietta in double figures. Hills Chapel's got Alyssa McAnally with 11, Kendall Reese with 10, so 2 with double figures. Been a pretty clean ball game so far, Dave.
Nobody in really bad foul trouble. Either way, had 1 girl with 3.
And Hills Chapel has 2 with 2, and that's it. Struggle to get the ball in there. Got a few new players in this quarter for the Raiders. We got number 33, Marley Lindsay. Looks like we got a little face guard going on. Number 13, Bay Abuse 2. Kendall Reese springs wide open for 2 and misses. You got a foul right there.
Good old line that time.
Got a foul on number 33. That'd be Laura Lee Lindsay. Kendall Reese.
First subs just coming in from Marietta.
Yes. Kind of wonder if Coach Slatt's going to try to put a little pressure right here. Give his starters just a quick break. We'll let you breather. Gracie Thompson checking in for Avery Stevens, who did have a little. She's the only one with 3 fouls and 8 on either side. Kendall Reese is short on that first one. You know, as a shooter, late in the ball game, you got to get real low, get under those legs when you go to shoot free throws. A little better touch there. Kendall knocks that one down.
Kendall cut it. Marietta's 40, Hills Chapel 37. Cut it down to a 3-point lead there.
Listen, McAnally knocked it away. Good hustle.
Shot. No good.
Got a closeout right there. Offensive rebound by Gracie Thompson. Trapped in the corner. Throws it off the feet. We got a jump ball here, Dave. Got a jump ball here.
Go from Marietta to Hills Chapel.
Roxy Marshall throw it in. Like I said, I believe Marietta's trying to apply the press. Got a timeout right here. Just try to change scheme a little bit. Sometimes in junior high, you change scheme, it takes a minute or 2 to adjust, and a lot of times coaches try to steal a few points off that adjustment period. Only thing about when you pull out the press, Dave, you get into foul trouble. Start putting people on the line.
I got, looks like probably all new. Well, Johnny Kate's still in there. She was a starter, but all the rest of them from Marietta coming in for sub right there. So you got pretty much all new people out on the court from Marietta right now.
Looks like Hills Chapel's still got their starters in, everybody across the board. For anybody at home wondering, we got 2 fouls on the home team, the Lady Patriots, and 3 fouls on the visitors. So it's going to be a while before we get into a lot of one-and-one free throw shooting. Takes it in to the court, throws it deep. Listen, McAnally for 2 more.
She cuts it to a 1-point game here. Lady Patriots down by 1. Foul call by
It's like Coach Slack is done with that experiment of trying to press. Anytime you get beat deep, trying to press comes back to bite you in the rear sometimes. It's aggravating as a coach. You try to put pressure up here, but it does no good if you throw it right over the top.
Yep. So it looks like most of the starters coming back in from Marietta.
It's like we got some guys. Dave, pan the camera down there and see some of those knuckleheads down there waving on camera. Jeremy Tucker, some of those Hills Chapel guys. I see Colton down there. A couple Marietta guys, Bronson Foster, Kai Stanley. Look at there.
Oh, the Goon Squad.
Yeah. Dave, I just wish I was that cool when I was that age, man. If only we were that cool. We have a really good girls game going on right here. Leslie McAnally with a steal. Chance to put them in the lead. She shoots and scores. She's got the lead there. Leslie McAnally with 15 points.
Turnover.
Got a carry right there by Olivia Loden.
A little momentum by the Patriots here. Up by 1 point, 41-40 now. 4 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the ball game. Into Kendall. Alyssa with a shot. No good.
Ella Staley with a rebound. She don't have numbers, but she's going to push it anyway. Going to end up ball on the floor. Got a jump ball.
That'll go to Marietta.
Got a jump ball. Ella Stanley looks like she may be shook up. No, she shook up or upset, one of the two. She took a hard tumble right there. I think she bounced her nose off the floor.
She's right there on top of the ball, too. I thought she might have bounced off the ball or something.
I know her boy cousin, so she's probably, that's probably nothing they've never bothered her with before. She's pretty tough. And her brother. Inbounds to Miley Stacks, and the shot. Oh, for 2.
She had a good shot.
She rushed that shot quick, Dave, but it went in, so we'll take it.
She hadn't missed very many.
41-42 ball game. Lady Raiders with the advantage at the moment. Got a hack right there. That's foul number 4 on Avery Stevens. Foul number 4. That's a big foul. Now, once again, those of you listening at home, my book's not official, so if I say she's got 5 and they don't, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It means I missed something. That happens quite a bit. Miley Stacks.
Good by Maddie. Still back away.
Alyssa McAnally too strong. Rebound cleared out. Ayla Stanley. These teams, neither one really seem to be rattled by the gravitude of this moment right now. Maybe that ball's a little bit slick. Avery Stevens for 3. Miss. We got a over the back call. It looks like going to be an over the back call on Paisley Lane.
Yep.
That's a tough foul because that's a hustling foul. Probably the right call, but it's still. Anytime you see somebody hustle, you get a foul call. It's kind of a bummer. Olivia Loden with the inbounds, and she walked with the ball. Our Goon Squad down there helping us out with the call.
We got some Hills Chapel Goons down there and some Marietta Goons. So
see them on
camera.
camera.
Having a good time together, though.
It's good that they can all sit by each other and not get mad. That's the thing about these two teams. A lot of these girls play on summer ball together. I know a lot of them play with Coach Slack, some traveling ball, Coach Hodem. They know each other very well. There's not a lot of rivalry to start with. That makes it easier on Coach Sparks. This is McAnally top of the key, dribbling out. Marietta sitting back in a 2-3 zone. Just kind of hoping to chill, looks like. Put a little pressure on there just to speed her up. Get in the trap. We got a timeout right here by Coach Hodem. Probably a wise move.
Get a shot of the scoreboard right quick. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the ball game. Marietta up 42-41. 42-41. We see this as kind of a rival game. Hills Chapel, Marietta, rival schools, whatever. But when you see all these students kind of mix and mingle and cheering together, and I mean, it's a friendly type rival because they know that they're going to join together.
I'll put it this way, Dave. If we're talking about rivalries in Mississippi or just across the Southeast, it's not going to be up there with the Iron Bowl and the Egg Bowl as far as hatred for one another's schools.
Right.
At the end of the day, we are all in the same crew for the most part. Most of these kids will go to new site. Dribbling right here, still in that zone. Dribble to the corner. Seems like this zone's kind of give Alyssa McNally just knows what to do. Got her with the wall.
Lost control of it and just.
I'd call that a hustle mistake, Dave.
Yeah.
You don't want it right now, but it's a hustle mistake. She's trying to attack the zone. You know that's what you got to do, attack the zone. She was trying to make a play, and the ball got ahead of her feet there, Dave. Donna Kate with a reverse it.
I have a comment on here too that the Crows and the Stacks.
Oh, we got 3 from downtown by Avery Stevens. That's her 14th point of the ball game. 14 points. I believe the Crows and the Stacks. I believe they've got family on both sides. Yeah. Got a breakaway right here by Liliana Buse. She goes up to 2. Gets foul there. Kendall Reese, that's going to be her 3rd. I believe if you told Coach Odom that with 2 minutes left in the ball game, she would just pick up her 3rd, I believe he'd take that.
He would. She did foul out last game. Got in foul trouble real early and fouled out of the last ball game.
Liliana Buse. This is the first free throw.
To not have anybody in foul trouble this late in the game is a big plus. So. No good on that one.
Don't hit the rim. Don't get to play it. It comes straight off the backboard. Liliana Buse. I told her at the beginning of the year she'd like to hit those free throws. Good example right there. Maybe she'll get that opportunity at some point to redeem herself. Alyssa McNally up the court. Raiders are in a 2-3 zone. See if Hills Chapel attacks it. Very important to know Avery Stevens there, number 2 at the top, has 4 fouls.
It's like she's kind of hanging back a little bit because of that, maybe. Adrian's kind of working it around, looking for something to open up. And
Got a steal by Olivia Loden. Olivia Loden with a steal against Ayla Stanley. She dribbles the ball up the court. Can put a little more pressure up top. Got a timeout by Coach Slag. He wants a full. He wants to settle everybody down.
Minute 45 left to go in the ball game. Marietta with a 4-point lead here, 45-41. Pretty close, and then Avery hit another 3-point shot and pulled out the 4-point lead there. So,
I'll say this, Dave. You know, a lot of times the men in stripes get blamed a lot of times for ball games not going one way or the other, but I say so myself here. I think these guys have done a good job of letting them play, but still keeping them from getting mugged by each other.
Yep.
Been a good flow to the game. You got 4 fouls apiece. High-scoring game. See what happens here in the last 2 minutes of the ball game. Minute 45.
And I just want to throw this out. We are bumping 90 viewers up here right now. 89 is what my screen shows.
Let's see if we can get 100. I don't care if you open up 2 phones at your house. Let's see if we can get to 100. Break a record here, guys. Got an inbounds to Ayla Stanley. She's all the way. Shoots a layup, and it's good. That's a good play drawn up out of halftime right there, out of that timeout, Dave. Got a 6-point game here. Lady Patriots. You know, at some point, Dave, do you think lack of substitutions, fatigue can play a factor?
It can. They played about this way the whole year. That sub just a whole lot.
Adrenaline's got to kick in now, though, right? Minute and a half left to go. Inbounds. Number 9. They got it with a happy feet. Maddie Pfeiffer with a turnover there with the walk.
Feet take off before the rest of you do.
I will say this. Immediately she goes and gets right in her defensive place where she needs to be. As a coach, that's what you want to see. You want to see players flush the last play where they messed up and get it back. That's exactly what she did.
You know, she kind of beat herself up a little bit, but still was kind of moving on and playing the ball game. 3-point game, not 3-point game, 6-point game, 47-41. got a minute and 24 seconds left to go in the ball game. Marietta with the lead here.
I've seen crazier things happen, Dave. 6-point lead in a junior high ball game. Looking across the gym to the other fans, Marietta over here. Neither fan base looks comfortable right now. It's a close ball game.
Fans have been pretty calm though. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of hollering. Of course, nothing really to holler about. The refs,
two good ball games, swapping 3s and 2s and handballs. So far, so good. Inbounds right there. Back to Johnny Kate Lindley. Seems to we got a little bit of a problem there. Yeah, some backcourt there. Got ahead of ourselves. Anytime you catch the ball right there at half court, Dave, and pick it up, you run into a problem. Avery Stevens there tapping her jersey, telling her teammates, my bad, my bad. See if she can get it back right here. Roxy Marshall for 2.
No good.
Rebound by Johnny Kate Lindley. Will she bring it up the court, go all the way with it? I don't know. Here we go. Oh, we're going to get Kimberly Reese with a foul. That's her 4th, Dave. That right there was, she had to make that foul because it was either that or give up 2 points, and right now they can't afford to give those up. That's a good foul on her part.
Yeah, she was taking it all the way. She wasn't stopping. She was. Johnny Kate's pretty good shot.
It's very fast.
They're missing that layup on the wide open.
She's been one of the leading scorers of this Raider team, and that's her first point of the night right there. Big point, very big point this late in the ball game. That's just her first. She rims out that one. We got a closeout by Miley Stacks. 2 points and good.
Miley's good money all night. She hadn't missed part of the evening. She's had a couple early on in the game.
Her dad told me this morning in the car line she's been throwing up all night, so this may be her Jordan flu game.
Yeah.
We got an answer right there by number 11, Maddie Pfeiffer. That's her 9th point of the ball game.
Have to get it back though. Clock's ticking. 40 seconds
Avery
left.
Stevens misses a 2 that would have iced the ball game probably. Alyssa McIntyre takes it up the court.
Alyssa
1 for 2, and she gets it. Big momentum swing there, Dave. Big momentum swing.
Down 5. We got 25 seconds. Can they get a stop right here?
Got a foul on Kimberly Reese. According to my book now, Dave, that don't mean, looks like that's going to be 5 on her.
Let's played a good game.
Absolutely. I've got Kimberly Reese. Final line on her is 11 points, 5 fouls. I didn't keep up with rebounds and assists because, well, Dave, we can only do so much. You know what I mean? But now, if you need some stats, the guys at Jones & Jones CPA will hook you up. Ayla Stemmer there with her 16th point of the ball game. 16th point right there.
That put Marietta up 51 to 45. 20 seconds left on the clock. Second shot is no good. Miley with a rebound.
Stacks with a rebound. In and out. No good. Alyssa McIntyre with a rebound. Beats everybody down the court.
She's fouled.
She will get a foul right there. Alyssa McIntyre. That foul is on Liliana Buse. That's her first of the ball game.
So Alyssa's going to go to the line. Patriots are down 51 to 45. With just the fuzz under 12 seconds left to go.
Dave, I'll say this. Those 2 ball games in January between these 2 squads will be fun to watch.
Oh, it will be. It will be.
Definitely fun to watch.
This being their first game against each other, they'll learn some stuff. And,
absolutely.
Kind of see what those games in January look like.
Mr. McNally missed that shot there.
John McKay with a rebound.
She's just going to take it up the court, run a timeout. She's having a little trouble with the handles there. And we step in front of it. We got a jump ball with number 20, Hannah Milburn there with a quick save of a layup right there. 3 seconds. Alyssa McNally to shoot the ball. Maybe not. She didn't really want to there. Close ball game there, Dave. I don't believe anybody expected it. A 45 to 51 ball game in junior high girls for the finals of the tournament.
If you missed this one, you missed a good one.
Go back and watch us.
You got the opportunity to go back and watch us.
Go back and watch us. Maybe we didn't miss anything out here. I'm going to give some final stats right quick while we get ready for the trophy presentation. Got 8th grader Kendall Reese for the Patriots with 11. Roxy Marshall with 4. Maddie Pfeiffer with 9. Alyssa McInally with, I don't know if I can count that high, Dave, 17, and Paisley Lane with 11. And for the Raiders, we got Miley Stacks with 18. Avery Stevens with 14. You got the trophy presentation there. You got people that are happy. Some that are happy, some that are not. You got the coaches at half court, high-fiving and hugging there.
Yep.
Very good class act by both of these two coaches.
Just kind of, as you was reading stats, I was kind of watching the players going through the line there. They was all kind of hugging one another. You know, not just the courtesy hand slap, but it was, you know,
genuine friendship.
Congratulating on that.
Finish up stats, Johnny Kate Lindley with 1 point. Ayla Stanley kind of got it all started. Finishes up with 16. And Olivia Loden with 2. I want to thank all our sponsors for the whole season of being able to keep all this going. Support these Patriots.
That's right. We appreciate all of them. They've done a lot for our players. Contributed a lot to support our players and cheerleaders and everybody this year from you know, different things around the gym, helping to kind of redo the gym floor, providing some pregame meals for all of our players and cheerleaders and coaches. A lot of different things that all that sponsorship kind of helped go towards, and we appreciate all of it.
And I had a couple sponsorships that I missed right here, but you see some of those smiling faces. Some of those may be contributed to Dr. Catherine Mincy with the dentistry, one of our sponsors, Boonville Lumber Company, and Justin Tapp with Compass Realty. Those three, I believe I skipped over on accident, guys. I apologize, but you got right here a big crowd of folks watching a good ball game. Good to see it all.
I'm just kind of going to let my camera run right here, man. You see Marietta at the middle, you know, doing their picture for the trophy presentation, and all of Hills Chapel girls standing right there close to them watching.
I tell you, sometimes it's gut-wrenching to sit and be the ones that see the trophy presentation. Sometimes that little bit of motivation maybe what gets you up for a Christmas practice in January when you don't really want to practice, and you come knowing, hey, they took our trophy, but we got a chance to play them back on 8th grade night in our own gym. You never know what happens, Dave. Both of these teams will play some more. They've got 2 more games in January. And then they play, they'll both be in the 5 county. They'll be out at Northeast.
And that'll start toward the end of January, January 23rd, I believe.
That week after Martin Luther King Jr. weekend.
Yeah. So, yeah, great game tonight. The crowd stayed calm most of the game. You didn't hear just a whole lot other than clapping.
But now, they were over there. But still.
About the last minute and a half, I think. That's when they really got cranked up, when the rubber met the road for the game there.
I believe officiating did a great job. I'll say this, a lot of people don't know, of course, Coach Slack, a lot of community people know that he's been battling cancer. He's actually he went for treatment today, had chemo. Can't see it under his jacket, but he does have a bag, and he does not feel the best at all. But hats off to Coach Odom and the Lady Patriots. They've always given him a lot of support throughout the years. 2 good teams, good ball game. Can't wait to see what happens to them in the future, for sure.
Excited for the rest of the season, kind of see where they wind up at with everything in the county tournament and just finishing off the season. So we appreciate you having on here, stepping in for Dina. You were a lot quieter a lot of times than she was. She gets kind of into it. And
so I talked plenty, but maybe not holler. I got tickled at her the other ball game. I heard her. She was up in the stands and she was yelling, "Don't foul! Don't foul! Don't foul!" And that was a foul, she called. And I turned around and I told her, I said, "Look, you're supposed to be non-biased in all this." I don't know. I probably wasn't non-biased either, but a good ball game here tonight. Good coaching staff, good kids. This right here is what you call class. They all want to get pictures together. Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all.
Kind of zoom in on this right here. Still got a good crowd watching us on the air right now. So you get to see all this right here, all the kids joining together and getting the picture made together.
Hey, but I'll say this, Dave. I was told to bring some humor, so here you go. Why did Cinderella get cut from the ball team? I said it. Why did Cinderella get cut from the basketball team?
Only had one shoe?
No, she always ran from the ball.
That's it.
But I like the shoe one better. I do think it's maybe because she's trying to play in slippers. They only had one shoe. That's a good one. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we won't have the film on, but there should be a good ball game here to finish out the boys' finals. You got a Baldwin Boonville matchup here. Boonville's got a really good team. Baldwin had a really good team. I know it beat the Patriots the other night in the close, hard-fought ball game. A big shout-out to those 8th grade boys. Played hard all year, all season. They still got a couple more games left to play.
That'd be, if we were bringing you that game, that would be a good one to stay on here and watch. But we won't stay on air for that one. But if you can make it down here to the gym and want to watch that one, that's going to be a good one to see probably. It usually is between those two teams. Lizzie Matthews on here watching. Lizzie.
Oh, Lizzie.
Getting on here watching.
Hey, Lizzie. You may not remember me, but how you doing?
Lizzie, we got your favorite former science teacher on here, Coach Brown. So not Coach Brown anymore, Mr. Brown.
I still have a hard time with that myself, Dave.
Yeah.
I'll answer to Mr. Brown, Coach Brown. I'll answer about anything, I guess, as long as I get invited for supper. But it's even good to see the boys down there on the bottom intermingling amongst themselves or something like this. Got cheerleaders from both sides. Cheerleaders don't get enough credit sometimes. They travel to all the ball games, support the team, cheer them on, in the good and the bad.
Good shout out to our cheerleaders, Lady Patriot cheerleaders. We didn't had so much going on with the game, we didn't really get to shout out to them. But we appreciate all of our cheerleaders. See them in the corner, kind of waiting on their team to run back through.
Okay, Michaela Smith, I see that there. Maybe I was your favorite science teacher. You just spread it on to her, maybe. I don't know. Good to see you on here watching the girls, supporting the girls. Anytime the staff can see kids and talk to them about something they did on sports, that one little glimpse, the kids love to see that. So anytime teachers can watch, it's a great thing for sure. No doubt about it.
Kind of up in the comments a little bit, Ms. Smith said, don't blow their heads up, Andrew. They already think they're local celebrities.
The Goon Squad down there, as we call them.
Yeah,
Those Tucker boys, they're something else.
Well, folks, we appreciate you joining us tonight, and we're going to sign off here. They're cleared the court out. Boonville Baldwin's coming out, so we're going to sign off and let you get back to the rest of the evening. We appreciate you joining us. Appreciate Mr. Brown coming out and helping us on here tonight. And we will see you.
Just a couple commentators bringing you the basketball game.
A couple commentators. Our next game, probably Marietta as well, won't be until after January.
January. You'll give me just a second, Dave. I can give you the exact.
January 9th, is that right?
We start school back a little bit later, so I think it's actually January 12th. If you give me about 2 seconds, let me look at my phone here. I can tell you for sure. No, that's last year's. That's how far back I was in my camera roll. But I've got it right here, Dave.
No, we don't have any more until school gets back after Christmas, after the first of the years.
You know, a lot of kids today, if they're exempt from their tests, today was their last day.
Right.
I know all the teachers like to hear that. Parents like to hear that. All right, now I've got it, Dave. The last ball game, wouldn't you believe it, I didn't scroll down far enough on my phone to take the picture. So maybe I don't have it after all.
The first game back, is that when Hills Chapel Marietta played?
Yes, I believe so.
I think that was right too. So
I believe it's January the 12th, that Thursday we come back from school, Dave.
So we'll be back. You'll get a break from us. You won't have to listen to our non-entertaining voices for a while. But we appreciate you joining us tonight. And Hills Chapel is out for the night.